Chapter 11. The Magnetic Pull of Desire and Truth. Every emotion is a signal. Think of it like the weather. A storm warning does not mean the sky hates you. It means change is coming. A knot in your stomach is a thundercloud on the horizon. A rush of warmth in your chest is the sun breaking through. Tears are not weakness. They are pressure valves, releasing truths your mouth cannot say fast enough. Ignoring emotions is like ignoring a fire alarm. You can cover your ears, but the smoke will find you. The body never lies, only the mind does. Attraction follows the same law. It is not about bone structure or clothing size. It is gravity. Some people walk into a room and every eye shifts their way without a word. Science shows why. Confidence triggers signals of health and strength, and the brain responds before you have time to think. That is why someone you never considered your type can suddenly hold you hostage with a glance. It was not the shape of their face. It was the way they stood, like the floor belonged to them. Confidence is the sexiest body part, and it never wrinkles. Chemistry is not about looks. It is about the charge between two magnets. Presence seduces more than perfection ever will. Desire survives on space the way fire survives on oxygen. Without air, the flame suffocates. With too much air, it blows out. Think of a partner who was glued to your side every second. The comfort was nice, but excitement disappeared. Now think of the lover you only saw once a week. Every touch felt urgent because distance stretched your imagination tight. Dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical, spikes on anticipation, not certainty. The pause before a kiss is hotter than the kiss itself. The silence between texts is louder than the words that finally come through. Comfort is cozy, but comfort kills chemistry. Absence sharpens love, presence sustains it. Boundaries are velvet ropes. Everyone wants to get into the place that not everyone can. If anyone could walk straight in, no one would bother lining up. Relationships work the same way. The person who cancels their plans every time you call is forgettable. The one who keeps their commitments and expects you to do the same becomes unforgettable. Saying no does not close the door. It raises the value of the invitation. Boundaries do not push people away. They pull respect closer. When you respect yourself, attraction multiplies. Motivation is built on the same truth. Willpower is like lifting weights until your muscles shake. You can only push so long before the bar crashes down. That is why diets collapse and resolutions fade. Desire is different. Desire is the athlete who trains because they love the game. You do not need discipline to stay up all night with someone who excites you. You do not need discipline to chase a dream that makes your blood move faster. Desire is gravity. It pulls you whether you plan for it or not. Discipline bends. Desire burns. The future belongs to those pulled by desire, not pushed by duty. Intimacy proves this. Casual encounters can feel hollow because the body was fed, but the soul was starved. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released with touch, but without trust the high dissolves into emptiness. It is like eating sugar when your body craves protein. You feel full for a moment, but weaker afterward. Real intimacy is when someone remembers the exact thing you said weeks ago. It's the way they look at you across the room and make you feel undressed without moving a finger. Sex without connection is friction. Sex with connection is electricity. The deepest arousal is being truly seen. Mystery is oxygen for attraction. Not manipulation, not games, just rhythm. Think of your favorite song. If the chorus hit too early, the song would fall flat. The build is what makes the drop explode. Desire works the same way. A half smile across the room. A message that hints but does not explain. A pause that makes the heart sprint. Seduction is not about how much you show. It's about how long you can hold the note. Restraint is often more erotic than release. Seduction is the art of the pause. Desire heals. After heartbreak, it feels dangerous to want again. Like touching the stove that burned you. But science shows intimacy rewires the brain, calming fear and rebuilding trust. Think of the first laugh after your worst breakup. It felt like betrayal until you realized it was oxygen filling your lungs again. Think of the first flutter in your chest after swearing you were done with love. That was not betrayal of your scars. That was proof you were still alive. Desire is not disloyalty to your past. It is a reward for surviving it. Wanting again is not weakness, it is resurrection. Heartbreak itself is not death, it is training. Studies show heartbreak lights up the same brain regions as physical pain. But like a torn muscle, the rebuilding makes you stronger. A broken heart is not weakness. It is rocket fuel. Think about the times you rebuilt yourself after someone walked away. The gym sessions that sculpted a new body, the bold move to a new city, the career leap you never would have made if you had stayed. Pain broke you down. Growth built you back. The scar is the strongest part of the muscle. Your wounds are not your enemy. They are your armor. Truth is the final magnet. More magnetic than beauty. More magnetic than sex, because truth is rare. A raw confession is more seductive than a perfect disguise. Think of the last time someone admitted everything, no filter, no act. They risked rejection, but you lean closer. Honesty is electric. The unfiltered truth is seductive because it cannot be faked. Beauty fades and novelty shifts, but truth never loses its pull. Lies are heavy. Truth is light. Authenticity is the highest form of seduction. So remember, emotions are not flaws. They are the weather reports of your soul. Attraction is not appearance. It is gravity pulling two bodies into orbit. Boundaries are not rejection. They are velvet ropes that prove value. Desire is not danger. It is the fire that heals the wound. Truth is not optional. It is irresistible. Live this way, and you do not simply start over. You become magnetic. You become untouchable. You become free. The world bends for those who live in truth.